The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Rashid Shaheed. Incomplete.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Being chased out left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 21. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football.
The attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They go play action here on first down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They'll look to throw. Oh, good hurdle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Not been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. His throw incomplete.
The pass on second
So
down.
now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or they're starting to look like a good offensive football team.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Cam Akers,
14 yards.
and the Saints have taken the lead. So this game tied at Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Jags grab it.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here.
Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach,
What do you look at stat line-wise for your quarter? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as...
This franchise.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Superdome, just west of the French Quarter in New Orleans. We're in the first quarter of play, and it's the Saints in control of the football. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 53 yards. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Shifts by at the 15. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 2. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Gain of 8. And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be another 1st down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Back to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Jones on the coverage.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd
now back to throw. Olave over the middle. And oh, he's just good.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he will go all the way. Blanket, touchdown 6. That is first touchdown of the new year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after the catch.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. When you mentioned Super Bowl teams, Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady, and then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, and New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees, and Carolina, we played in the Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets, new coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage.
That one, take it in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage.
Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL players.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one on the floor. And he's in. Touchdown 6. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass was after.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan.
Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. they're just going to run it here up the middle. This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. Touchdown, New Orleans. That one is not hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes a
Saints offense ready to take over once more. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people talk about is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between...
Out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 15.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's fourth down.
Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. On the move left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside their 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. That is caught by the tight end. Lisa Hill. Touchdown, Saints. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little...
Saints offense ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. So that'll cost them half the distance. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Scrambling to his left. That one downfield for Cooks. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's good.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
That's deep for Olave. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Chris Olave.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The right side to Olave. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. So this one, a win for the Saints. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.